Hey, how's it going, everyone? This will be my final presentation that's based off my informative speech. And my informative speech was about the Andis Beauty Master clippers, the Beauty Master Plus clippers, the Andis GTX Deep Tooth Trimmer, and the Andis Outliner 2 trimmers. First off, we're going to talk about the Andis Beauty Master clippers. Are the Andis Beauty Master clippers a great cheap clipper for beginners? And my answer was yes. The Andis Beauty Masters are a great cheap clipper for beginners. You can get these at your local beauty supply shop or at an online retailer. These are how the clippers look. And according to Andis.com, the official online retailer, they are priced at $56 US dollars. Also, the clipper has a powerful motor which generates over 7,200 cutting strokes per minute. It has a whisper quiet, smooth running motor that stays cool. Within the box, they come with clipper combs / guards. These are the clipper combs. These are clipper guards that's used to cut the hair at certain lengths for style. The blade on these clippers, well, let me show you all. The blade on these clippers are able to be zero gap. And these are the actual clippers that I have. These are the actual clippers. I got them wrapped up. And there goes the clipper comb on top of it. I think this is a 2 guard, because your hair at a certain length, probably about, because your hair is dark, it's not all the way bald, but it gives a pretty good cut for waves, for wave styles. And I gotta clean these things out too. Got hair all on them. But yeah, the blade on these clippers are able to be zero gapped. Hold on. Take the clipper comb off. The blade on these clippers are able to be zero gapped. And I'm going to tell you what zero gapping is. So what is zero gapping? Basically, blade zero gapping is when you take the bottom moving blade on these clippers. The bottom blade is moving, not the top blade. The top blade is just a guide blade. It keeps you from cutting yourself. The bottom blade is the blade that moves. And basically what zero gapping is when the bottom blade, as I was mentioning, the bottom blade is perfectly aligned with the top blade. And they don't come aligned perfectly when it's stock. You know, they have it gapped so people cannot injure themselves, because the bottom blade, if it overlaps the top blade, because the top blade keeps the bottom blade from cutting the skin. But if it overlaps the top blade, then you will cut your skin. It will bleed. So you have to, if you're a professional barber, they know this, and they're very careful with zero gapping their blades. But zero gapping your blade, it comes with a benefit. It gives it a sharper cut, or for these are not trimmers. So with these, if these were zero gap, they will, have more defined bald fades. It'll cut the hair shorter so it can give it a bald look. And there are a number of zero gapper adjusters that you can buy from eBay, Amazon, or you can do it manually. You can just take the blade off with a screwdriver and use it with your hands. But there are numbers of ways you can zero gap the blade. And that's an example of an Adnis zero gapper. And that's a great tool to use. It costs about $29. And that's basically what it is. It's moving the bottom blade, aligning it with the top blade, but making sure it's not overlapping the top blade. And this is an example of a ball fade. And the clippers are perfectly zero gapped, so it can get that fresh, clean look, bald look. Next, I'm going to be talking about the Adnis Outliner 2 trimmers and the Adnis GTX trimmers. And basically, these look just alike. They're just different colors, and they have little subtle differences. The Adnis Outliner 2 trimmers are used for regular lining, and they're gray liners, so they can get that sharp, crispy cut. And they they're priced around $60 US dollars, and they're great tools for outlining. These you can take the blade off, so they can have the same blade as the GTXs, which is a deep tooth blade. But the main differences of these two trimmers are that the gray one, the Adnis Outliner 2s, they have a two-prong plug, while the Adnis GTXs, they have a three-prong plug, so it can have more power, so it can give more cutting power, and they last longer, and they don't overheat as fast. And those are the differences of them. But all in all, they're the same. And the Adnis GTXs, they cut sharper because the blade, the deep tooth blade, while the Adnis Outliner 2 has a regular Adnis blade for trimmers. And they're both great tools to use. I have both of the pair. I'm not gonna take them out. I'm not gonna take them out the bag though. But I have both of these pairs, and they're great tools to use for cutting hair. And what I like about the Adnis GTXs though is that the blade on those are awesome. They're phenomenal. And they give a nice clean cut. I recommend these for barbers or just people that are novice to cutting hair. And that concludes the video, guys. And I hope you all liked it. This is my informative speech about the Adnis Beauty Masters, the Adnis Outliner 2 clippers, and the Adnis GTX trimmers. I'm sorry, the Adnis Outliner 2 trimmers. I keep getting them confused. But yeah, everyone have a good day.